you have any male Korean friends, you already may know that military service in South Korea is mandatory for them. Perhaps some of your favorite male idols have completed their mandatory military service periods. They often say they don't like talk about it, but you'll hear them talk about it a lot anyway, as it is a big part of all young South Korean men's lives. But what is even Korean mandatory military service? Military service in South Korea is the compulsory participation of able-bodied citizens in active duty enlistment. Once a Korean male turns 18 for his Korean age, his compulsory service in the military comes into effect. However, they do not have to start their service immediately. It is possible to delay the starting age until the age of 28. Apart from famous idols and actors who usually wait since it might negatively affect their careers, most Korean men complete their compulsory military service in the early 20s. Point is, why is it even necessary? Due to the fear of North Korea and South Korea's war to break out any time, all the young male citizens are required to be trained for the event. Talking about the length celebrities take to avoid Korean military service, and is it even worth it? With trials are starting, celebrities are criticized for the same reasons. The Mandatory Military Service Act states that all men in Korea have to participate, and it is equally applicable to celebrities. However, is it because of the anxiety of being out of public's eye while serving? The controversy over avoiding military service is recurring more than ever. Recently, Ravi and Nafla, who were indicted on charges of violating the Military Service Act, were held at the Seoul Southern District Court. Ravi has been on trial of charges of posing as a fake epilepsy patient, obtaining false medical certificates, and attempting to be exempt from military service. He was sentenced to 1 year in prison, 2 years of probation, and 120 hours of community service at his first trial in August. Rapper Nafla, who has been working as a social worker since February 2021, attempted to avoid military service by complaining of depression. He was arrested and indicted on all charges. He was sentenced to 2 years and 6 months in prison in the first trial and is currently serving his sentence. Ravi has accepted the judgment of the first trial while Nafla immediately filed an appeal. The prosecution also submitted an appeal of grounds that post-sentences were unfair and weighed in on the weight of the public figures at the first appeal trial. In his final statement, Ravi dismissed the appeal, stating that everyone has their own circumstances and reasons to protect, but I made a choice that caused harm to others. If you give me a chance, I will not forget my mistakes and will strive to become a better person for the rest of my life. As the appeal trial for Ravi and Nafla begins, celebrities who have been criticized for the same reasons in the past are being re-examined. Celebrities such as the singer Yoo Seung-jun, actress Jang Hyuk, and Han Ji-seok have been in the public eye for trying to avoid mandatory military service of Korea. On the other hand, singer PS Pai became more famous as someone who served in the military twice. Although he completed his service in 2023, controversy rose about his performing 56 times during his service. He then chose to re-enlist in 2007, completing 25 months of military service. In addition to these celebrities, actor Song Seung-yeon, Jang Hyuk, Han Ji-seok were exempted from military service by using a method of manipulating a urine test. However, when the controversy over military service corruption eventually broke out, they acknowledged the fact and apologized. The three were not subject to criminal punishment due to the expiration of the statute of limitations. But when problems arose in their entertainment activities, they underwent re-medical examinations, enlisted, and completed their military service. Another one is the popular question surrounding BTS, the phenomenal K-pop group that took the world by storm. It is whether or not they will have to do compulsory military service. The answer is in what is popularly known as the BTS Law, a revision of Korea's Military Service Act. According to this, those who have received recognition from the government for helping to enhance the country's cultural influence worldwide can opt to defer their military services. BTS may be able to request a postponement of their enlistment because all group members meet that condition. However, it was announced that all 7 members of the group would be fulfilling their military service in South Korea. On December 2022, their eldest member Kim Sok-jin began his military duty, followed by Jung Ho-seok on April 2023. Talking about the celebrities who tried evading military service in the past. First, Yu's music career ended in 2002 when he was accused of evading South Korean mandatory military service by becoming a US citizen. He was subsequently banned from entering South Korea, becoming the only person in the history to be banned from the country for acquiring another citizenship. In 2010, MC Mong was accused of deliberately trying to evade mandatory military service, following which he was investigated by the South Korean Military Manpower Administration for the same. He was accused of purposely getting his teeth pulled out to avoid his military services. Dental issues, including braces, implants, or cavities, are some of the grounds on which military service can be postponed or waived. Although he was cleared on charges of pulling out healthy teeth to avoid conscription, he was jailed for 6 months for trying to delay his enlistment purposely. Despite making a comeback in the entertainment industry, his public image has not improved as people continue to be suspicious of his actions. However, what do you think? Thank you. Have a nice day.